Eunice Mante. Na your motto ewo Bachuna reaching out for greater height. Reaching out for greater height. Na uba St. John Bosco RC Basic School so a ye penny a oshe school no so Margaret Indewini, Mrs. Alu, Margaret Indewini. Na your coach our studio ha Vivian Blagoji. Na your motto in Christ we grow. In Christ we grow. Inti enano peno in Christ we grow versus reaching out for greater height. Inti call a friend to call a friend to call a friend to tell a friend that academic showdown, the 11th edition, is airborne. In the next minute, I am going to introduce our contestants and then we'll set the ball rolling. Academic showdown. So, you are welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so let me welcome you by knowing your name and then the class you are. Of course, I will start with St. John Bosco.
My name is Margaret Daphne Bainiak Benafa. I am in basic 9, sorry.
Okay.
My name is Anita Azar. I'm in basic 9.
All right, so thank you. Let's have Bachuna.
My name is Juliet Tete. I'm in basic 9.
My name is Jeremiah Sa. I'm basic 9.
So you are all welcome to Academic Showdown.
Thank you.
So when I say Academic Showdown, what's the response?
Aruto 92.3
Then
FM.
I'm Academic Showdown.
The Battle of Brains.
Your parents are listening to you, so please let the vim come. All right. So we are going to have 4 beautiful contests, 4 rounds of contest, where you are going to. My job is very, very, very simple, and then yours is also very, very simple. The only difference between our job is that when you do yours well, you get 3 points or 1 point, as the case may be. So we are going to have competition in English language. We are going to do social studies. We are going to do science and some computing, and then we'll also look at some mathematics. So are you ready for the show?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for the show?
Yes, sir.
Academic Showdown.
The Battle of Brains.
Round 1. And I will start with Bachona. I'm going to read a sentence and then read some possible answers. You will give me just one response. So, Bachona, your question. The most suitable that complete. So, she wasted all the chances. Dash laziness. She wasted all the chances. Dash laziness. A. On behalf of. B. By means of. C. Due to. D. In lieu of.
C. Due to.
Due to is correct for 3 points. Due to is correct for 3 points. St. John Bosco. St. John Bosco. Opoku dash that the ongoing African Cup of Nations tournament will be won by Ghana. Opoku dash that the ongoing African Cup of Nations tournament will be won by Ghana. A. Predicts. B. Announces. C. Concludes. D. Certified. 1 attempt.
Predicts.
Predict is correct for 3 points. Predict is correct for 3 points. Bachona, your major question. Deep colors are repulsive but can be dashed when properly blended. Deep colors are repulsive. The underlying word there is repulsive but can be dashed when properly blended. Can be dashed. Now the dash, I want you to give me the best word. So A, attractive. B, bright. C, permanent. D, passive. So I am looking for a word that I can put there to suit.
Bright.
No, madam. Bright. No. Yes, let me try St. John Bosco for a bonus.
Attractive.
Attractive is correct for 3 points. Attractive is correct for 3 points. Now your major question, St. John Bosco. Sorry, for 1 point. For 1 point. Please, it's 1 point. Do it 1 point. Thank you. Your major question, St. John Bosco. She will not give us dash more money. She will not give us dash more money. A, even. B, any. C, much. D, little.
Any.
Any is correct for 3 points. Any is correct for 3 points. Your major question, Bashona. The act of using a line or a word in a poem so many times for the effect of emphasis is known as, you have 2 attempts in 10 seconds.
Stanza.
Stanza, I will not take that.
92.3 FM.
You have 1 more attempt, so before the time goes. You've been bailed out. Yes, let me try Senor Bosco.
Repetition.
Repetition is correct for 3 points. Repetition is correct for 1 point. It's correct for 1 point. Hey, today, 3 points have come out. It's 1 point. It cannot be 3. Never. It can never be 3. Senor Bosco, placing words with opposite meanings side by side to create a special effect is known as,
Irony.
no, madam. 1 more chance.
Metaphor.
No, madam. Let me try Bachona for a bonus.
Alteration.
No, madam. It is oxymoron. 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 So the last set of questions for this round. Bachona. Bachona, right? Now, you are going to give me the nearest. So remember to look over your work when you finish. The word underlined there is what? Or the group of words underlined is what? Look over. What does it mean to look over your work when you finish?
To go through.
To go through. You want to add more? Okay, I'll take go through for 3 points. Go through. Actually, I was expecting reach through. Reach through. Reach through. So that's correct for 3 points. I give it to you. The final question for this round goes to St. John Bosco. Mr. Mensah was worn out after walking up the hill. What does it mean to be worn out?
To be tired.
Tired is correct for 3 points. And that brings us to the end of the first round. That brings us to the end of the first round. Academic showdown.
The battle of brains.
Academic showdown.
The battle of brains.
So it is proudly supported by Sinomi Instant Noodle. Sinomi Instant Noodle. So at the end of the first round, this is how the school stand. St. John Bosco RC Basic School has 11 points, and Bachuna TWMAGHSB has 6 points. Academic showdown.
The battle of brains.
Round 2. I'm starting with St. John Bosco. Dash refers to, so we are doing the round social studies. Dash refers to the effective use of tools and actions that keep the environment healthy. That dash there, what word should I put there? The effective use of tools and actions that keep the environment healthy.
Environmental protection
I
measures.
no. One more. And I'll try Bachona.
Environmental health.
No. Environmental health, environmental protection, you are saying the same thing. It's simply sanitation. You have decided not to say sanitation. Your major question, Bachona. Now, there are basically 2 forms of sanitation. 2 forms. There are basically 2 forms. What are the 2 forms?
Proper and improper sanitation.
You have 1 more attempt. You've been bailed out. Let me try St. John Bosco.
Personal sanitation and environmental sanitation.
Personal sanitation and environment. Okay. It's actually personal and public. Public, can we refer to public as environmental? It's bonus. I will not give it to you. It's bonus. I have agreed to the personal, but the environmental. I won't give it to you. It's supposed to be personal and what? And public. So thank you. Then your major question. That is Senor Bosco, right? Now, we have cultural practices of sanitation. I mean the good ones. The good cultural practices. This one goes to the two of you. Good cultural practices of sanitation. Right? In fact, this one I'm talking about public sanitation, not the private sanitation. Give me one example.
Within our environment.
Within our environment is correct for 3 points. Give me one. Bachona.
Draining choke gutters.
Draining choke gutters. Draining choke gutters. That is very, very powerful. Now, Senor Bosco, your major question. Sometimes the air that we breathe can become very, very poor. In other words, can be polluted. Now, what are some of the things that we do that can lead to the pollution of air? Just one.
Burning of bush.
Burning of bush is correct for 3 points. Yes, give me one, Bachona.
Fumes from old car air. Fumes from exhaust pipes of old vehicles.
Old vehicles, new vehicles. Once there is fume, it is fumes. It can be coming from old vehicle or new vehicle. Any of them can produce fume. But that is very correct for 3 points. That's very correct for 3 points. The last set of questions for this round. Now, you have heard of thermal power plants in Ghana, right? You have heard of some thermal power plants in Ghana. Yeah? Have you heard it? Or you have not heard? The way you're looking at me, I don't even care. Whether I'm going to ask you. Now, give me one. We have about 5 major thermal power plants in Ghana. Give me just one of them. Yes, Senor Bosco.
Akosombo thermal plant.
Akosombo thermal plant. When you become Minister of Energy, you can bring that one up. Let me try. So, the same question. This one, there is no bonus to anybody. So, the answer is for 3 points. Yes?
Tida thermal plant.
Tida thermal plant.
Or Tida.
Tida. Is it a thermal plant? No, it's not. All right, so that brings us to the end. So, we have a Sonun Asogli power plant, combined cycle power plant, Takrady Tapco, we have AXA Energy, and then we have what? Is it Caridin power plant? You've not heard of this before? You've not heard? You've heard of Asogli 1. You decided not to mention it. All right, so that brings us to the end of the second round. And at the end of the second round, this is how the schools stand. So we are proud to announce that this show is proudly supported by Tsunami Instant Noodle. If you want it in bulk supply, kindly call 0243 399999, and our friendly team is ready to take your orders. You can also find Tsunami Instant Noodles at various distribution outlets across the city. In Medina Market, visit Busy Road Supermarket, Mama Jane Enterprise, or Mohammed Ali Enterprise. If you are heading towards Ashama or heading to Ashama, check out ABL Commodities on the Ashama Zenu Road or Pink Lady Junction, opposite the carpenter shop. At Ashama Market, you can find us at Penel, Happy Store, Hotel Mill, Ageji Enterprise, and Double Latter. In Kasua, stop Alisto Kote Enterprise just after the Kasua overhead. Over in Domi Market, pick up your favorite Tsunami flavors at Kid Trading Center, Duque Enterprise, Coleman Trading, and Dusama Enterprise. For our friends in Kofredia, Nelsman Company Limited has got it covered. And don't forget, you can find Tsunami Instant Noodles at Ho Market as well. So those are our friends in Ho Hai, you are sorted. So why wait? Grab a pack of Tsunami Instant Noodles today and enjoy a meal that's not just quick and easy, but incredibly tasty too. Tsunami Instant Noodles. Taste the difference. Academic showdown.
The battle of brains.
So at the end of the second round, St. John Bosco RC Basic School, 17 points. Bachuna TWMAJHSB, 12 points. We move to the third round, the round of science. And I start with Bachuna. This structure is found in the digestive system of chicken. I am going to describe the position and you will give me the name. It comes immediately after the gizzard. What is that structure or that part called? Immediately after the gizzard.
The pancreas.
The pancreas is not correct. You can try. You have another chance.
Stomach.
No, madam. For a bonus to St. John Bosco.
The small intestine.
No, madam. It is proventriculus. Somebody is saying, I told you so. I told you so doesn't end 1 point. You have to tell me. Now, St. John Bosco. I'm describing another part in the chicken's digestive system. So when food gets into this part, bacteria works on any undigested food. Which part am I talking about?
Small intestine.
No, madam. One more attempt. You are short of words now, right? St. Bosco.
Large intestine.
No. Let me try Bachuna.
The stomach.
No, sir. It's a seeker. Continue doing it like that. You will go far. You know the answer, you mention it. When your time is over, you mention. Senor Bosco Aiko. Your major question. Bachuna. When Ajoyi placed the iron on her silk party dress, it immediately got bent and that portion became black. By what means did the heat damage the dress?
Is the question again?
When Ajoyi or Ajo or Ajovi or Ajoga placed the iron on her silk party dress, it immediately got bent and that portion became black. By what means did the heat damage the dress? Yes.
The dress was lighter and the heat was too much. So
Oh, okay.
the dress got bent.
Okay. But that is not science. That is English literature. You have been bailed out. Let me try St. John Bosco.
Radiation.
No, madam. It can never be radiation. It can never be radiation. And I'm keeping the answer. Your major question, St. John Bosco. Heat from the sun dries our clothes for free without any bill. This happens by what means?
Radiation.
Radiation is correct for 3 points. Radiation is correct for 3 points. You nearly miss it. It's correct for 3 points. Now, your major question. Bachuna. So, Bachuna, your question, the answer was conduction, okay? Conduction. Transfer of heat in what? Is transfer of heat in what? Conduction. Transfer of heat in what?
In fluid.
Conduction.
From solid substance.
Your science teachers are listening to you. Continue mentioning what you are mentioning. You go and meet them. Now, your major question, Bachona. Input devices such as graphic tablets, QR code reader, and optical card reader are examples of what? They are examples of what? Input devices such as graphic tablets, QR code reader, and optical card reader are examples of what?
Peripheral devices.
Yes, you have done well, but I won't give it to you. They are all peripheral, yes, I understand, but that is not the import of the question. You have one more attempt. Belt out, St. John Bosco. They look at me with a smile. Obviously, no idea. They are direct data entering devices. Direct data entering devices. Your major question, St. John Bosco. You know Sycamore. Sycamore. You have heard Sycamore before. If you have not heard it today, you have heard. It's an example of what? In computing, Sycamore is an example of what?
Google quantum computing.
Google quantum computing. Hey, this answer, unless I call my consultant. But do you have any answer? You have been built out. Yes. Let me try. Bachona.
It's input device.
Oh, really? It's an example of a processor. It's an example of a processor. All right. Your major question. Your major question. That is Bachona. You are writing a message on X. Right now, I've come to your level, social media. Or formerly known as Twitter. Is it Twitter or Twitter? Which one? Help me. Which one? Twitter or Twitter? You are writing a message on X, or formerly known as what? Twitter. What is the maximum number of character you can use?
92.3
Bachona. Maximum number of character you can use.
Please 2.
Please, no. You have one more attempt.
6.
No, sir. Let me try St. John Bosco.
8.
No, madam. So if we we take your 2 and we add it to your 8 and we add 0, we'll get 280. So you need 280 characters. Not 2, but not 8. I added the 0, so it becomes 208. So who takes the mark? Nobody. Final question in this round to St. John Bosco. In Excel, there is a symbol that all the formula, any formula at all, there is a symbol that must be there, or it must begin with, or it must start with. What symbol is that?
Equal to.
Equal to is correct for 3 points. Equal to is correct for 3 points. And that brings us to the end of the third round of science and computing. And the scores are, so please, if there is any substitution, we can go ahead now. So there is a substitution. Who is leaving us?
Juliet Tete.
Juliet Tete. I like your name. Thanks for coming, okay? All right, I will call you back and find out how it went. Yes. So who has joined us?
My name is Confidence Nuchi.
Yes, I can see you are very confident. So you are welcome, confident,
Thank you.
to Academic Showdown. Your class?
JHS2.
JHS2, eh? All right, so you are welcome. So at the end of the third round, St. John Bosco RC Basic School, 23 points, and Bachona TWMA JHSB, 12 points. Academic Showdown.
The Battle of Brains.
All right, so now that confidence has come, I think I need more confidence in the system. I'm going to St. John Bosco. Is that right? St. John Bosco, you help me answer this question. Two angles that share the same vertex and have one side in common between them is known as two angles. They share the same vertex and have one side in common between them. How are they called?
Angles on the straight line.
I never mentioned a straight line. So if you are still having a straight line, I'm giving it to you. I just said they share a common border. You have been bailed out. Let me try Bachona for a bonus. For bonus, you don't think. So you have to give me the answer straight. So I'm not going to mention the answer. I will give it to you later. Now, Bachona, your major question. These two angles, 110 and 70, 110 and 70, can best be described as consultation is ongoing. 110 and 70 can best be described as. All right, yes.
Isolate triangles.
What did you say?
Isolate triangles.
Is that a new? I didn't talk about triangle. I said angle. Let me try St. John Bosco.
Supplementary.
They are supplementary. They are supplementary. And why are they supplementary?
Because they add up to
Because they add up to 180. And that is correct for 1 point. Correct for 1 point. Now, the two of you, I am going to describe some portions of a circle. I will give you the description. Yours is to give me the name. Is that okay? St. John Bosco, right? Your major question. An area bounded by an arc and a chord is known as.
sector.
You have one more attempt.
Segment.
Segment is correct for 3 points. Segment is correct for 3 points. Confidence wanted to chop it, but unfortunately, the owner has taken it. Now, Confidence, take this one and chop for me. An area bounded by 2 radii and the arc is known as 2 radii and the arc is known as. You have 10 seconds. You've been bailed out. Let me try St. John Bosco.
Sector.
Sector is correct for 1 point. Sector is correct for 1 point. St. John Bosco, your major question. And this one is on translation, the two of you. So take note. So Simon, your question is that find the vector which translates the point. So this one, give them 15 seconds. Find the vector which translates the point 24 to the point 53. Find the vector which translates the points 24 to the point 53. St. John Bosco. The show is Academic Showdown. And
3-1.
is that your final answer?
3 negative 1.
3 negative 1 is correct for 3 points. 3 negative 1 is correct for 3 points. Bachona, if the vector translates the point negative 4, 6 is 3, 4, find the image. If the vector translates the point negative 4, 6 is 3, 4, find the image. Find the image. You have 15 seconds and your time is running. Are you ready? You've been bailed out, Bachona. Let me try St. John Bosco.
7 negative 2.
No, madam. No, madam. No, madam. This one, it is negative 1 thing. Negative 1 thing. Your last set of questions for this round. And I will try Let me go to you, Senor Moscow. A circular pond has a diameter of 21 meters. Calculate the circumference of the pond. The diameter is 21 meters. Calculate the circumference of the pond. Yes, Senor Moscow. Academic showdown. The brains are really at work. So you've been bailed out. Let me try Bachuna.
132.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't know how you got it, but we'll talk about that later. Your major question. For a movie disc of radius 14 centimeters, find the circumference of the disc. For a movie disc of radius 14 centimeters, find the circumference of the disc. Bachuna, that's your major question. And that is the final question for this round.
88.
88 centimeters. Hey. Oh, I'll give it to you. 88. But I was overexcited. I should have waited for your unit. But I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for 3 points. The next time you do that, it will go against you. So that brings us tentatively to the end of the first part of round 4. And we'll quickly move to the round of challenge of the day. Challenge of the day. So in the challenge of the day, the students are given a certain question and their work is to go around it. Please make sure you write your name. You write your name, the name of your school. Sorry, not your name. The name of your school. And then wait for me to say start work. Wait for me to say start work. So this is the challenge of the day. This is the challenge of the day. Now, a fair Ludo die was tossed 50 times. And the following were the outcomes. So you can see the outcomes, right?
Yes.
Now, your task is to construct a frequency distribution table for the data and use it to answer the following questions. 1. How many outcomes were even numbers? 2. How many outcomes were odd numbers? 3. How many outcomes were prime numbers? And then 4. How many outcomes were composite numbers? So you have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes. And your time starts now. Your time starts now. Time starts now. So academic showdown is on. And we are in the final part of the round. We are in the final part. The two schools competing today are St. John Bosco RC Basic School from Community 2 and Bachona TWMA JHSB from Bachona. So far, so very, very good. And we are very, very thankful to Madam Agatha Isel for showing up today in the studio. Very, very powerful. Our one and only inspector of schools is also here, Madam Abina Mensa Brown. Thank you for always coming. My brother Philip is on the sign language. Thank you so much. It's a solid team. In fact, the team is big. All of us cannot be here, but we always make sure that a certain portion of the team is here to make sure that the show runs. And in studio, we have our able producer, Eunice Nanaya Opoku, very, very wonderful producer. Social media administrator, Mr. Alexandra Kobina Amo. Thank you so much for making sure that we get the link. And then Mr. Jeff Tansa, our technical assistant, we salute you. My impartial timekeeper. Thank you, Papa. Mr. Salifu Zachary Ziba, I salute you. Our online administrator, Romeo Tete, you too. Then we have Mr. Emmanuel Yao Esiedu, and then Mr. Michael Nikwe, our technician. Nana Dogbe, our programs manager, and my co-host, Academic Showdown. I salute your Royal Majesty. Okay, so as it stands now, we have 10 schools qualifying for the next round. So today will be the 11th school. And then with the 11th school, we seeded Teteoklu school for the deaf. So they will join the 11 schools to become 12 schools. And then we will have our next round starting from next week. The balloting will be on Tuesday. Into Tuesday, schools here may bomb within na and schools are more than no. Yen na ye share your conference hall, GES, Tema West Municipal Directorate. Now I have balloting. You be balloting ho. Na ye balloting na ubehu nia oni ne beba ha which day. So we have a J Kojo TWMA2, a J Kojo TWMA1, Batunya TWMA JHS Ola Shibi JHS, Sakumono Complex 2, Mexico JHS, Sakumono Complex 1, Star JHS, Sakumono TWMA JHS, Kotobabi number 2 TWMA JHS. Then the winner of today will be the 11th school, and then Teteoklu school for the deaf will be the 12th school. Intino sanity after and then no ye prelims no into schools now we need the various competition no ye be balloting no Tuesday and then say Monday holiday into ye be any Tuesday na ye be wo GES udu committee tour ye wo udu Adom FM Agri Road e chip pepe e wona ye office kese pa e wona ye be balloting na ye be carry portions of it live on Ahunto 92.3 during the midday news, so that you know which schools are going against which schools on which day. You have about 1 minute. I'm monitoring the time. You have about 1 minute. So that is that for the next round. There is not going to be any break. We are going to continue and make sure that we keep bringing you the show that we all love. Academic Showdown, it's indeed the battle of the brains. So this morning we are having St. John Bosco RC Basic School battling it out with Bachuna TWMAGHS. The various coaches are eager. I can see them in their necks. They are eager to see who is who. But at the end of the day, Agroni Fem. Now, send your debia me kayeno. Yamia Dom Tema West Education Directorate. Yenya 5 years. Now 5 years no. Yedi shebe bre atu kwemwa. Ye edida nyamia se. Inti feel free and then join us so that together we will thank God for 5 years. 5 years nyamia yama Tema West Education Directorate no. Enye ketwa. Timekeeper, if it's time, it's time. Please, it's time. It's time. So keep us in your prayers that the years ahead God will do more with us. Now, I'm opening soon. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. Or see, to fear the Lord is to hate evil. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride, arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. That is the quote I'm leaving with you today. Who came from another version? Another version, so no, I put in very, very nicely. Now, I no say, all who fear the Lord will hate evil. Therefore, I hate pride and arrogance, corruption, and perverse speech. So whilst we are marking, whilst we are scoring, let me come in studio. Senor Moscow, how did you go? What went well? The quiz went well. What went well for you? Like, how do you know it went well? You've not seen the final scores. You are saying it went well. How do you know it went well? Or you are happy? Yes. You are happy? Yes. You see, Agroni Fem. Results no bad. Now, we won't say you are happy unless you are not happy. Bachona, please, the other contestants kindly join us. The other contestants in the annex, kindly join us. Come in and join us. The other contestants join us. So, Senor Bosco, you say it went well.
Yes.
But were there some surprises that you want to talk about? Was there anything that caught you off guard? What? Oh, talk to us. They say, All right. Vajana, was there anything that caught you off guard? Or everything is on point? Talk. Your parents are hearing you. Your teachers are listening. Everybody is listening. The whole of Ghana, the whole of the world is listening to you. So talk. How did you go?
Try our best.
You try your best. This voice sounds like you have given up already. I don't like people who give up easily like that. You did very well. Right? So let's wait for the final score. Confidence. Are you so confident that you are confident? Oh, you people talk to me here. Hey, your parents are listening to you in the house. Eh? Confidence, yes, talk. You want to say something? Say it. Yes. All right. Confidence is anxiously waiting for the final scores. So, as we all know, the show is Academic Showdown, the Battle of Brains. We are still in putting the marks together. Madam Agatha and Madam Abena are working very hard to make sure that the scores get to me. So, Sinomi Instant Noodle comes in two delectable flavors, the vegetable and the chicken flavor. I'm sure some of you like vegetable and some of you like chicken. So whichever is your flavor, you are very, very much covered. If you want to buy it in bulk, the number to call is 0243 399999. 0243 399999. Once you call this number, our team will get to you. You can find Sinomi Instant Noodle at various distribution outlets. So let me go through the distribution outlet for you. In Medina Market, visit Busy Road Supermarket, Mama Jem Enterprise, and Mohammed Ali Enterprise. Heading to Ashaman, check out ABL Commodities on the Ashama Zenu Road, or at Pink Lady Junction, see the carpenter shop. At the Shama Market, you can find us at Penel, Happy Store, Hotemli, Ageji Enterprise, and Double Latter. In Kaswa, stop at Listowel Kote Enterprise, just after the Kaswa overhead. Over in Domi Market, pick up your favorite Sinomi flavors at Key Trading Center, J Enterprise, Koma Enterprise, and Josamu Enterprise. For our friends in Kofredia, Nelsman Company Limited has got you covered. And don't forget, you can find Sinomi Instant Noodle at Ho Market as well. So Ho Hai, you are also covered. So why wait? Grab a pack of Sinomi Instant Noodle today and enjoy a meal that's not just quick and easy, but incredibly tasty too. Sinomi Instant Noodle. Taste the difference. Academic Showdown.
The Battle of Brains.
So I have your results with me. So let me start with Bachuna. So the question was on data collection and then analysis. We are supposed to use the outcomes to construct what? A frequency distribution table. Now, in that table, we expect you to have 3 columns. The column for the scores, the column for the tally, and the column for the frequency. So if you're able to get all that very correct, you get 6 marks. Then we also ask you some questions. If you're able to get each of the questions correct, it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, to Bajona, this is what you gave us. You decided not to construct the frequency distribution table. And you went straight ahead to answer the questions. So question 1, you were counting the even numbers one by one. And that would be a lot of work for you. So you didn't get any mark for that. Then you also said you have 25 odd numbers. I wonder how you got a 25. I am sure that you were counting one by one. And then at the end of the day, you said the prime numbers, you had 16. That is also strange. So out of 10 marks, at the end of everything, you were able to get 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Oh, I thought you would clap for us. Clap, 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 clap. Clap well, clap well. You think it's easy to answer questions? Then St. John Bosco RC Basic School. You were able to get the table right, except for the 6. So the 6 appeared 10 times. You counted 9. How you managed to count 9? That one is up to you. Because the question says that there are what? The die was tossed how many times? 50 times. So if you are getting 9, then when you add, you don't get 50. You'll be getting what? 49. That should have drawn your attention. Then for the question 1, you had it wrong. Obviously, because that 6 was wrong, you should get it wrong. And it also affected your question 4. So you had 7 out of 10 in all. 7 out of 10. So at the end of everything, at the end of the contest, St. John Bosco RC Basic School, 38 points. Bachonati WMA JHSB, 16 points. Academic showdown.
The Battle of Brains.
So, Bachonati WMA JHSB, thank you for coming. You've done well. Go back and prepare so that anytime we call on you again, you will come and displace whoever you are to meet. St. John Bosco, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have qualified. You have booked the 11th place for the contest. So you are going to join the schools I mentioned earlier on. You are going to join them on Tuesday for the balloting, so that you know when you are contesting with which school. So the schools that have now qualified for the next stage are Ejie Kojo TWMA2 JHS, Ejie Kojo TWMA1 JHS, Bachuna TWMA JHS A, and the B was here today, they couldn't make it. Olashibi JHS has qualified. Sakumono Complex 2 JHS has also qualified. Mexico has qualified. Sakumono Complex 1 has qualified. Star JHS has qualified. Sakumono TWMA has qualified. Kotobabi number 2 TWMA JHS has also qualified. And then today St. John Bosco RC Basic School has joined the race. Our brothers from Teteoklu State School for the Dead, you are also joining us. So these 12 schools will be balloting on Tuesday, so that on Saturday, exactly 11 o'clock, the next round of the competition. Now, the first round was based on the Form 1 or the JHS 1 curriculum. The next round will include both JHS 1 and JHS 2. So please, when you are preparing, take that into consideration. On that note, as I indicated earlier on, make sure that whatever it is, fearing the Lord is not just about going to church. But if you fear the Lord, you have to hate pride, you have to hate arrogance, you have to hate corruption, and you have to hate perverse speech. On that note, thank you all for coming. My name is Sir Braveheart. God bless us all, and see you next week Saturday.
The music, and the music made me lose it. And when I lost it, I didn't want to find it. Even though my teachers tried to undermine it.